And welcome. It's a Thursday, and thanks for being with me. I'm Tom Vick. I'm going to talk a little weather here with you. I won't keep you too long. So I'll start off with the minimum temperatures this morning. I'll do this because it kind of overachieved. It was a cold one, a moderate to light freeze across central Louisiana. All the points I have plotted here, you can see we're below freezing all the way down to Opelousas and DeRidder. Locally, Alexandria, Pineville, AAX had 31 degrees, but it was lower out at Estler Airport, and all the way down to 28 for Gina and Winfield, 27 over in Vidalia at the Concordia Parish Airport. It won't be that cold tonight. In fact, I think we'll probably see readings in the upper 30s to the middle 40s as the southwest wind will continue overnight in advance of our next little weather system, next little front. So on Texas Avenue, we've got the clear sky, beautiful look there, 61 over 37 temp and dew point. So still dry, will cool down a little bit, but not as cold as last night. As I said, 61 and 40 over in Leesville. No wind indicated on the tower cam there. And we've got mostly clear sky over in that direction. So coming up, I'll be talking about a tranquil weather pattern through the weekend. The weekend is just looking absolutely gorgeous. And then going into next week, some moisture returns. So a little change in the weather pattern, but nothing big, okay? There will be some rain chances, and that's about it. So looking at the regional radar, from time to time, maybe a controlled burn or maybe a little wildfire showing up on radar there across the area. Brought to you by Tamco Building Products, LLC. We appreciate those folks getting involved. That's a national level sponsor, folks, so we're proud of that. We'll do our best for them as we do for you folks as well. Well, no rain, but state of the drought indicated here in central Louisiana with that little rain expected maybe next week. Notice two areas of weather. Here's one to the north, here's one to the southwest. I think what happens is this one's going to be pretty slow. This little weather pattern here will kind of clip us by the weekend with the front coming into the forecast there. But it's really going to sting our folks back east. They're cold weather weary up across the northeastern sections of the country, and this shot of cold air may be one of the worst this winter for those poor folks up in that direction. For us, we'll just get just a little really distant, as I call it, telegraph of the colder air. It'll bring a little bit of a temperature drop, but not much. I don't think it's even going to freeze with it. All right, let's go into Futurecast here. Through your evening hours, you can be out, errands, entertainment, dining out, shows, all that kind of stuff, shopping. It's beautiful weather, seasonable. So some long sleeves or a little light jacket, sweater will feel good. Friday morning, not as cold as this morning. Probably long sleeves and a light jacket, sweater would be appropriate there. And then coming back home, a beautiful commute, no issues there. Dry road conditions, good visibility. And then going into Saturday for grocery shopping mid-morning. All right, we've got a little increase in clouds, but nothing serious. We'll see that front come through the area, but it's going to come through quietly. All right, so Futurecast gets us into Thursday at 8 p.m. That's just in a couple of hours or so. And so playing with those warm and cool bubbles of air. Notice the warm bubble here, cooler bubble off the west coast, and still dominating the east. This is why the east has been so cold. If I were an air parcel, I would travel this way up a hill, then back down into the valley, into the trough right there. The cold air comes in behind that, and that's why those folks up east have been suffering. So let me put this into motion. We're going to fast forward it into the time frame into early next week, into Tuesday. A little weak system here, a little piece of energy coming through the plains right there. I'm respecting that with some rain chances. Remember, I did that yesterday. National Weather Service has joined me with a little rain chance with that system. A bigger system off to the west. So let me go again, and we'll fast forward to Wednesday midweek. That little system passes through, but we're still watching that area off the west coast there. And then finally, as we complete the weather pattern change, and again, this is a weather pattern change, as the first system will open up the Gulf a little bit, and this bigger one off to the west will keep the Gulf, keep the moisture flow, onshore flow from the Gulf of America coming into Louisiana. Remember, that's the first ingredient and we need rain. We still need some more rain. That was a great rain the other day, but again, we still need more because much of central Louisiana remains in a state of drought. 7-day forecast, 42, so that's a lot better. The average 30 this morning. I gave those numbers at the start of the cast. 75 for high, pretty big warm up Friday with beautiful sunshine. That little front from the north will come in Friday night. And then notice it'll be a little cooler Saturday during the day. Saturday morning is pretty much the same as Friday morning. And then we bottom out to about 39. Some readings could be as cold, maybe as 35, 36 Sunday morning. Others would hold in the 40s. So that's the kind of pattern. But we're going to start warming up again, 72 for a high. So you see that beautiful, I call it a delightful weekend coming up. And some people may even say glorious. All right, go into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. You see a change in the symbols. Everything is mostly cloudy there. A little rain chance coming in on Thursday. Conditions remain warmer than normal during this time frame with lows in the 50s. Maybe in the Tuesday morning, some folks may not get below 60 in some locations. Highest rain chances I can go right now, 30% for Tuesday and Tuesday night, 20% lingering with maybe another little front coming there for Wednesday. Notice a slight temperature drop there as we head into Thursday, and there I am with 10% there. So a little rain in the forecast next week. So Nick and I will be watching this situation to see how it changes in respect to what we're seeing right now. So there probably will be some changes in some of these numbers, temperatures, and rainfall chances there. So stay with us. We'll keep you covered and keep you informed. In fact, speaking of that, Nick will be with you in the morning, and I'll be back with you in the PM for tomorrow. Take care and